I don't like clowns.
As a racial justice advocate, I'm often invited to give talks or to do workshops where I talk to white people about race. A big part of my practice is to offer real-life stories, examples, that type of thing, that help white people to be able to identify white supremacy in everyday life. My husband's family is white, and I often use the cultural differences between my family and his family as a way to help white people see their whiteness. There's one example that I use that always gets a ton of pushback. My husband and I were late to our first Thanksgiving with his family. I say late because it started at 12. We got there at 12:10, but whenever we got there at 12:10, everybody was already sat down and eating. I didn't know that. I use this illustration to point out that different cultures have different understandings of time, lateness, and what it means to be polite. Without fail, a white person will push back and say that lateness is impolite. I always use this as a teachable moment. I usually ask a series of pointed questions that challenge their assumptions. Sometimes it takes a lot of work, but by the end they're able to identify how white cultural dominance works in this one small area of life, which opens the door for them to start peeling the onion.
Excuse me?
If you're a cisgender person who is able to look at this, and it still doesn't compel you to wear a mask in public spaces,
Can't say it does.
seriously, don't even bother calling yourself an ally to trans people. And if you're a white person who is able to look at this, and that somehow doesn't manage to compel you to wear a mask,
No, it doesn't.
then don't bother claiming that you're anti-racist. And definitely don't claim that you give a damn about disability justice if you're an able-bodied person who won't wear a mask to prevent spreading disease to disabled, immunocompromised, and chronically ill members of your community. Y'all have two options at this point. Either get your shit together and show solidarity with members of your community who are most impacted by COVID by wearing a fucking mask, or just admit that you don't care about these people and move the fuck on. But don't waste their time lying to them about caring about them if you don't care if you spread disease to them.
Don't tell me what to do.
Sit. Gentle. It is a messed up world.